Okay, watching my mouth.
So there's one time at band camp.
Over there.
And called it macaroni.
Stuff.
Something.
Nudity.
Something.
Nudity.
Alright, so I have pilot and commando set. Traits, pretty much everything except for kinetic shearing is off. I only have OKS on. TriCobalt test.
Boom.
Both of these have pen. No pen is being registered. Wait.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. What gave me a 7? As you can see, both of the torpedoes I gave them have pen on it. But, on impact, no pen was registered. Is Entropic Rider supposed to be on a per chance basis or supposed to be static? Like across the ball?
Not entirely sure. I know that it procs a lot, because I usually see some really high numbers out of it, but I'm not sure if it's per chance or per shot. It's been a while since I've had to look.
Shield scraping is kicking in, even though I have no shields on.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, Entropic Rider's 10% chance for projectiles, just as Zoe's just getting lucky in the last 4 shots. It's just procced.
Mm-hmm.
So I changed between 3 and 5.
All right, gents. Have a good night.
Later,
You too,
dude.
man. $40%. So it's 40% of it.
Well, apparently the Tal ships for the next one's coming out in the box.
Oh yeah.
They posted it to their Facebook group with a broken link, but it very clearly says it's tomorrow. I guess the stat log's going up.
Interesting. We know it's not going to be like huge improvements over the current chips, but it'd be interesting to see what they give to them.
Yeah. When did they do a patch?
For what?
Star Trek.
Today was an emergency patch.
I had to go handle family stuff, so I've been gone since yesterday afternoon.
Ah.
The moment when you test for one thing and you find two different things that are bugged to hell.
Yep.
That sounds like every time we wind up testing something.
Like looking for the one broken thing and find 3 more things that are broken.
Like all heavy torpedoes not working with distributed targeting.
Yeah, that would be a bug.
I was thinking about our chemosite weapons tests. Remember how many bugs we found in that one test?
Oh gosh, yes. There were too many on that chemo test. Way too many.
I think we identified more bugs than we had testers.
When did they shrink gravimetric to 1 kilometer blast radius?
It's been like that for a while.
No.
I haven't messed with the gravimetric in a while, so I don't know.
Gravimetric and EBM were both 3-kilometer blast radius. And they put a target cap on freaking enhanced biomolecular. 10 max.
Wow.
This is new.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
And it's a 2.5-kilometer blast radius? What the hell's going on?
Stealth nerf?
Yeah, for putting a target cap on EBM? That's probably due to the whole CCA bull crap.
Well, EBM was a little too overpowered, let's be honest.
And gravimetric?
Well, I don't see gravimetric as being overpowered, but that's besides the point.
How about EBM was actually supposed to be where it's supposed to be at, and nobody now likes it because they were actually, oh, I don't know, it's a decent torp. We gotta nerf that.
You know how it works.
And I know I'm not crazy because I had all of that stuff freaking documented, videoed, recorded, wrote all about that crap.
You might have to go back and revisit your notes to confirm.
I just did.
Well, then you're on LSD. That's all I can say.
I guess so. Alright, so what else is on a stupid target cap? TriCobalts too?
I wouldn't put it past them.
They put quantum phase and neutronic with a target cap. No other torpedoes are listed with a target cap.
You know, it would be nice if any of these things ever showed up in a thing called patch notes.
Yeah, now you're asking way too much.
I mean, how fucking hard is it to just write down what the fuck you changed?
Odin's live streaming, by the way.
Oh, well.
No. I agree with what Zerg said. I agree 100% with what Zerg said.
Just write it down.
It's too hard, bro.
Alright, so TriCobalts have a 2-kilometer blast radius.
Is that supposed to be like that?
Up from 1?
Hmm.
Exactly.
Something doesn't smell right.
Every other free-to-play multiplayer game I play, every change they make, no matter how small, gets noted in the patch notes that they release with every patch.
How dare you compare Cryptic to other games? Don't you know that they set the bar?
Alright, here's inconsistency for you. So far, Gravimetric and the TriCobalt device, high yields, do not proc distributed targeting. Elachi high yield, which is also slow roller though, does proc it.
What? Yeah, something's not right in the state of Denmark, bro.
Pep Torp does not.
Oh, so they just completely screwed up torpedoes again.
Looks like.
Alright, the target cap thing, I could tell you exactly where the hell that came from. CCA.
That I don't know.
Because I was hitting multiple 5 and 600k parses, and I was wondering, why can't I do that with somebody doing a grav well? I'm still not doing those high numbers anymore. I could mark the day on it. All I gotta do is go back to the logs and just see where the damn change was. Where I see a huge drop in my deeps.
It's about all you can do.
This is so dumb. I'm frustrated with this because this is just, where is this reasoning and rationale for literally nerfing torpedoes and introducing all of this power creep to energy weapons here, of which FAW seems to be, by extension, the greatest beneficiary of all this energy power creep. But nerf torps because they're underperforming?
No, they nerf them because it's not their playstyle.
It's
My
not
playstyle, bruh.
It's not their playstyle, fine, whatever, but it's not like it's going to be in hot competition with it.
Well, they don't want any competition. That's what it is.
But they're not even competing, so why nerf them even further?
Well, they work beating all the FAW builds in CCA. I mean, CCA shouldn't be done in under 20 seconds.
You destroyed CCA. Bordicus was pissed. Bordicus has targeted torpedoes.
Surprised he hasn't targeted grav wells yet.
Shut up.
Do they have a target cap?
Nope.
As many of them as you can suck in as many of them as you can damage.
With some of these new things that they're turning off the engines of your enemies for 5 seconds, it makes them get more damage because they're getting closer to the center. But with that said, I think I'm gonna go to bed because I have a headache. I gotta get up early. So see you guys tomorrow.
Take it easy, man.
See, so what is distributed targeting supposed to do?
Think of it as a cleave. Any up to 3 targets within a 3-kilometer area of the main target being applied, DT being applied to, supposed to receive a certain percentage of damage. Rank 1 is
Okay.
like 18.2 or something like that. 18.8%. Rank 2 is like 26-ish or 24-ish. And rank 3 is 30% if I remember correctly.
So that's supposed to be on a destructible torpedo.
No, it's on any attack. FAW, CSV, CRF,
Okay.
normal shot torpedo, high yield torpedo, mine attack, whatever.
So is it not working on destructible torpedoes? Is that what it's?
So far, it's not working on any destructible torpedo except for the Elachi Subspace.
Is it working with the enhanced biomolecular?
It is.
Is it working with the regular volley torpedoes?
Yes.
Huh.
I'm testing the temporal because that's directly related to TriCobalt.
Yeah,
Damn, that thing
and
moves slow.
I'd also try the Bioneural.
The warhead?
Yeah.
I don't expect it to work, but I'll try it.
It's another destructible, and it's a TriCobalt torpedo.
Yes, but it's also one of those really oddballs.
Yeah, I know.
Good point, though.
It's a TriCobalt torpedo with a turret because
Because
Why not?
reasons. And it is unenhanced by high yield or torpedo spread. It just fires as is. Now let me see if the shots are... Nope, the shots are not redirected. And the attack is not redirected. Nope, it is not.
so on Bioneural it does not work.
Does not work on anything binaural.
All right. Do you have any ship with a lance available?
Oh, I know where you're going with that. I could probably equip the 3-piece Terran?
Well,
Not
actually,
Terran, Quantum Phase, yeah.
do you have the Phantom?
I do, but it's going to take some pain in the butt time to do something like that. Ooh, I knew I also wanted to test.
Let's just throw other damage sources at it.
This will be interesting to test right here. If the quantum phase transfer does it as well.
Well, I was also going to say the Romulan hyperplasma.
It doesn't.
You already tested it?
Yep. Testing the Nausicaan energy torp. That's a high yield and it doesn't work. I guess that's the first one that's going to get fixed. And it procs before it hits the target. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh. We'll have to test the piezoelectric over there, Talon, once I get that. I haven't been diligent on the reps, so I'm like about a day and a half off of it. Alright, testing everybody's favorite, the AP stupidness. Of course that works. Ooh, wait. Doesn't this do electrical? No, this is radiation. Dang it. I don't have a torp that does electrical.
Ooh, shoot, what's it called? Shit. What's it called? Isometric charge. You got one of those on you?
Not on me, but I believe the Chronoton Chronoton that does a high yield.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. It's the other one. Alright, so a cluster mine. Let's see what happens there. Oh, why does that move faster than the TDD? That's not fair. Why did this thing not hit him yet? Okay, the warhead hasn't hit him yet. Wow. Alright. No, I don't have the Voth transphasic one on me right now. Not on this ship. I probably have it somewhere else, but most likely it'll just be like any of the other cluster torps there. They're just mine deployment systems, and the mines that didn't proc it. Okay, yeah, that's I've tortured these folks enough. I would love to thank, and I will thank them, Jayiie and Zooey from Reddit Fleets. You guys are always awesome. Thank you very much for taking the time out to do this thing. I just want to go and hang myself right now because this is just depressing. Of course, I'm being overly dramatic with that. Blah, blah, blah. Seriously, no, I'm not going to hang myself over this stupidness because they intentionally want to nerf torps to the ground. Bring it on!
Whoa, loud.
Oh, what's up, girly?
What's up?
Streaming, found a couple more freaking intentional nerfs to torps because they were doing so great as the new meta that they actually have to put target caps on all of them now, lower the blast radius, and make them not perform as they should. Because reasons.
Aw, that's bogus.
Yeah, that's bogus. That's bullshit.
They totally screwed up the water. For some reason, they don't want you to be able to actually look underwater in the game anymore. But they also broke it so power boards don't fly above the water anymore.
That's retarded.
Well, Snipey gave me this little point over here where in ESD, you know where they have that little waterfall pond area there?
Uh-huh.
Well, the metal flooring, that's the walkway, everything, every single structure there is built on top of a layer of water.
Yeah.
That entire surface inside ESD is sitting on top of water. So there's no, oh, here's a little fountain here, and we're only going to have water on the fountain. It's the entire freaking base.
Well, now they've put an invisible floor about. Well, on my character, it goes just above his knees, so 2.5, 3 feet up. And it's just, you just walk on this invisible layer. I noticed it the other day in at Earth Starfleet Academy. I think they broke the underwater textures.
To the audience watching, thank you very much for tuning into this complete and utter nonsense.
Sorry to anyone I offended with dropping the F-bomb. Not sorry to Cryptic for calling them out.
So DT is a cleave. Potentially, with the way it is right now, it's a waste.
If it was working, it could be really good.
I think it's working-ish, kinda. All right. Working as far as working with the way it's working with the torp weapon fire for the ones that actually proc it. It's working, it's just that the damage is too pitiful. Oh, by the way, Alan says shut up. Oh, what's up, Nature? Talon, I figured that Kelvin is going to play like any other Salvo Torp, so I expect it to work. Now, if you want to see pretty colors with it, yeah, I'll go into a run or something and shoot something with it. But that is pretty damn depressing. Bum, 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 bum. Like, oh my god, like, the films is actually on my stream and watching. Oh, I'm so happy. And I see a couple other people over here. Card Game Nut, thanks for joining. Silent Final. Josh was over here too. Hey, you know, Pax, give us an update on what's happening over here with the Foundry, man. Do we have an expected date or release? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, so please forgive me. Nature, you don't want to know what's going on with Torps. It's that bad. It is really that bad. artificially nerfed because they're doing too good, and energy weapons are going to just, you know, bow down to the torp gods and goddesses that are out there flinging these things at every single target. Yes, because I don't know. I honestly don't know. Alright, that's uploaded and linked. Give me 1 second, folks. I'm just going to post this sucker on Reddit. Yeah. Thanks for the compliment, but no. That's just no.
What happened?
Snoo was like, because I was using Torps and I, showed people that they could use it and how high they would perform with a lot of practice. Granted, not, at, fired will 438k type of DPS, but, or 1 million DPS using just science abilities. But, something decent, not too far behind the pack. They're like, oh, that's too good. We have to nerf that. Hey, here's a weapons platform that's coming in 3rd place. Let's nerf it some more. Alright, who in the audience wants to run an STF or something? I'm just get ready to ditch them all. F it. Let me go heavies and see what the hell I can do with this thing. Alright, you guys want to know how crazy this run's going to be? I only have one trade on, OKS. 1. This is it. Everything's bare in this run.
Bet you still do 150k.
I wish. That's it. So I don't have like anything that's juicing up Torps at all right here. All bare. I don't give a damn. And I'm trying to go for a max 1 hit because reasons. And I screwed up all that fun stuff. buffs, stack shots, keep going. Why can I not target the gateway? Why can I not target the gateway?
Oh, I thought you were doing the CCA run.
No, it was ISA.
Okay, no, yeah, definitely not 150k without trades. Somewhere between 50 and 75.
Somebody stole the CF. Let's see what we have here.
Closer to 50.
Let's see. There we go for cheap entertainment.
How'd you do? I am not watching.
56K.
See, I'm good at guessing.
Yep.
I bet you're around 65 when you lost that last CF there, weren't you?
Maybe 70. I'm gonna load up the logs on a laptop. Huh. No, I still had a max one hit of 535.
Temporal disruption device?
Probably. On the opening, I was almost at 200K. Dropped because I was slow. Went above to almost 90. Dropped. Was starting to pick up, but I had no CFs there, so yeah. Somebody looked like they had a recursive sharing. Yep, recursive sharing. Terran did a 246K, and the TDD3 had a 535K. And that was against the gateway. The gateway I had problems targeting. Max one hit for read for fun was against the Tac Cube at 950, and that was recursive sharing 3. That's good. Yeah, no problem. And my max one hit was 535K against the gateway. And my hits on the Tac Cube probably to help out with the recursive sharing. Yeah, wide range of torps going anywhere from 236 to 153. So all that adds to recursive. And people got records off of that one. Nice. Alright, let's actually put something on here that'll be respectable, go do this stupid reputation thing, and be done with it and call it a night. And then I'll make my post and figure out exactly what the hell's going on. Oh yeah, I forgot I also changed my specs too. So yeah, I was running Pilot and Commando. So really not that bad for just having nothing but a Mega Kinetic Shearing and a bunch of torps. Superior projectile training would be nice. Operative, kind of hit or miss. I mean, 1% crit hit, 2% crit D is kind of, whatever. Fleet coordinator definitely is a needed thing. No. Oh, yes, self-modulating fire. That's kind of a big deal. Yeah, definitely a big deal. Hold on, let me get that, and then this. And that way I will have... that up there in its priority. Ditch. You know, it's been a while since I had kinetic precision on there. I'm just gonna load that up, which means no anchored. So what am I gonna deal with on that? I don't need last ditch. I still don't. I probably should, because then what do I give up? Because if I have that, that works. And this says, yeah. So if you need extra damage resist, you get a good day to die. This bad boy. Get it off the exchange. So you can use go down fighting at any level, assuming your attack, obviously. And then get last ditch effort. So doubles your resistance. Yay. You use it on both offensive and defensive. Helmsman. Yeah, I use that a lot, so. And ICP, I tend to use that a bit. That's a necessity. It's threat reduction that I typically like. Crap. That's a good thing to have. I'm not going to be using anchor much, am I? Or yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm going to... nah, I'm not going to use anchored on this run. Go with that. I'm going to run without all hands on deck. No, I need all hands on deck. No, I don't. I mean, it brings back the captain abilities quickly, and then my bridge officer ones from tactical initiative, but I dealt relatively quickly with those beforehand. Don't necessarily need it. Catastrophic overload. No. 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 No, I'm not going to run invincible, at least not yet. Torpedo barrage is a must. Let me see here. Numerical superior is a must. Stay on target is so bad. Like nothing. Why? The last time I tested it, nothing touched it. Probably needs to be retested again. But only APA affected it, and tactical fleet affected it. That was it. Nothing else. No APO. No go down fighting. Nothing else. It was just dumb. Let me see. Projectile damage by control bridge officer abilities. Yep, I believe we can do that. Scramble sensors, which is what we have here. So there's that. Ooh, I can use overwhelming force and have some fun. Especially with a lot of salvo torps around. Yeah, I could do that. No, I'm just going for full-on punch. Unconventional tactics. Bonus all damage. Yeah, weapon system synergy is a joke. Now it was okay when we had nothing else. Now that we have actually something else that's there, I mean, it needs to be fixed. It needs to be reworked, and it needs to be fixed. This is crit severity. I definitely want crit severity. I want torpedo pre-fire sequence and control countermeasures. I am skipping precision because I have the science ultimate. Don't need that nonsense. Alright, so offensive and torpedo pre-fire sequence. Right there. So, we are now back to space fighting, space faring. There we go. And there's the gist of all the stuff that you need in order to make that 56K run a little bit better. More or less double the damage. Freaking target cap. I mean, yeah, the target cap won't affect anything for ISA parses, so. Actually, I take that back. I take that back badly. I would. Because that would artificially put a cap on the amount of damage you can do, especially on a 3-2 split when they grav all the spheres over to the gateway. You're well beyond target cap, so you don't know whether you're doing your biggest hit on the gateway or on a bunch of spheres, and those are smaller hit points. Target cap just ruined your day. Yeah, that's just depressing. That really is just depressing. I want to see them make a change to where Fire will only shoot maximum of 10 targets, and any secondary effects like plasma explosions or whatnot will only work on the main target of Fire Will. And if it dies, tough luck. You're out of luck. Because that's exactly what they did with Torps. Yeah, let's do that. Do that. Just dumb. Just completely dumb. I disagree with it because it was completely unnecessary. I disagree with it because it's not like, hey, here's something that's way overperforming, let's tune it. I disagree with it because there's no system issue with it having no target cap. It's like, hey, these are just kind of sitting here. Let's nerf them. Because a few people are playing them. No point. No point. No point. Oh well. It's a game. Time to move on. Let me see. Don't want the TDD on this one since I'm going straight up quantums on this run. I will go with neutronic here. So I have neutronic, quantum phase, Delphic. I'm going to move this aft. I'm going to put crafted there. What else am I going to put here? Do I have the 3-piece for the beam? No, not here. Damn it. Probably have it on my phaser ship. I can go get it real quick, I guess. You can get the beam there and whatnot. Nah, I'm just going to leave that alone. Ice okay? No, forget that. Obviously, as you can see, I'm trying to struggle which, consoles to put where. Quantum Drain, if I remember right, will be the 2-piece. Yeah. Quantum Phase Weapon Shield Drain, double potency. Yeah, definitely gonna have that there. Although before I do that, let me see. 198k crit severity resting. Not too shabby. That'll be the type of loadout I want to have on a max 1 hit. Pop that with prior to launch, debuff the hell out of the target with the Delphic, and then high yield the hell out of it with a TDD3 under probability manipulation, and good game. Good game. Yeah, but for this one, I want... Yeah. And with all these torps here, so I've got a full quantum loadout here. I probably would put the quantum phase beam over here as well. Terran's there for the 3-piece. Blah, blah, blah. Also aft shot. Kill. And I'm just going to move on with life. Let's see what we got here. Oh, cooldowns. So definitely want cooldowns with this. Thank you all for watching and sticking around here and showing some sort of support. Yes, Nature, I have actually a Canon Defiant, and I usually bring that thing out. It's a T5U Defiant. It's the hot rod. That was my original torp boat. I bring that thing out to play with every so often. On the T6 variant, I have a mine on the aft on it, so I drop that while in cloak. But yeah, I mean, I'm not to the point where it's like, okay, well, they nerfed this. I'm just gonna give up and go play something else. It's Why the hell did they do that? There's no reason to. None. Other than to say that they just did it. Except they didn't even say that they did it. Whatever. So, quantum phase high yield to heal me. Look at that neutronic. Come back, hit hard. Target's gonna go boom. Next target, please. Alright, he's got that. I'm gonna clear a path for him and move on to the next target. So, we have this. I am firing. Nothing happened, of course, because, you know, reasons. There. Do that. And then pop. Probability. Target's gone. You're going to be gone in a moment. And good night. So the problem with, and another bug with this, quantum phase does not drain the main target. I know I sound like a damn broken record to myself at the very least. But Delphic good in its high yield firing mode actually does something it's supposed to do. Stack. The normal and spread don't. That's good. Encourage the use of high yield. That's good. So each one of them are useful. It's a hard-hitting torp on its own with no other special proc except for one stack of it under normal shot and spread. I get that. That's actually good. High yield stacks. Good. Okay, I get that. Quantum phase not draining the main target when its big proc is a drain? Doesn't make sense. Alright, pre-Q, thrust up, pop armor pen, when in range, pop these and fire. And shutdowns going out. Debuffs out, that target's gone. Bomb's gonna go out. Let's roll. Two new targets. So I'm gonna go for the far one. He's gonna engage that one there. Pre-Q a shot. Pop goodies. Fire. Curse. Use a neutronic to stack a drain. Weaken the shields as well with the radiation damage. Delphic to add a debuff. Maybe some of these guys are a little bit more resistant than others. I don't know. We'll see. I'll pop some buffs with this guy over here now. That one's gonna go. High yield, zap that sucker out. There. Clean up aisle 5 complete. They're running, and I am going to help out. somewhere else, buddy. Take it somewhere else. Oof, its shields are gone, so yeah, every torpedo's gonna hurt. To the hole, buddy. I should have fired the spread of the quantum phase in order to be able to get the shield stripped off more and then follow with a high yield neutronic or delphic, but firing order. I have to juggle a firing order sometimes. I take that as what it is. Ooh, and I got smacked in the face. But good game on that one. I don't know, Rune, if they're weakest up front or not. I did not pay attention to the lore on that one. I saw Ninja Turtles on steroids on there and I had a good chuckle, but... Let me see, full quantum over in everybody's favorite, CCA. The way I get my marks, and then I'm just gonna call it a night. Cloak, come in, pop the goodies, and fire. I don't even have anchored, so there's no reason for me to even sit here with anchored.
Are you still streaming?
But yes, I am. Let's see,
I think you have a problem with it.
No. Just chatting over with a couple other people here. There had to have been at least one other person around here with heavy science and torps. Let's see what happened. .307 full quantum build. And then James Walsh 154K and Steeman 1 138K. So congratulations to those people for just knocking down some big hits. And they have records. They'll probably be higher because, you know, we didn't actually count combat for the first 10 seconds. So everybody's deep's probably a little bit higher. But yeah, congratulations. Well, what the heck did they do? So I did just direct attacks to the entity. James Walsh, Gravity Well 3. 106 attacks. 46k of his DPS from there. And then Subspace Vortex 3, another 30. Isometric Charge, 18.4. Feedback Pulse 1, 17.7. I see. The Isometric Charge AoE was 18.4. The Isometric Charge itself was 17.6. Delphic Tier was 6.3. And then the Anti-Proton Feedback Pulse 1 was 5.6. Structural Integrity, Collapse, all that other fun stuff. Oh, he's got a Pep Torp on here too. Nice. And the Quantum Phase. Good shots. So Heavy Psi, Light Torp Boat. And our other big hitter in there, Steam in 1. Pets, 31k. Subspace Vortex 3, 25. DRB, 21. That's the Stabilizing Resonance Beam, 21k. Gravity Well 3 at 17. The other gentleman decided to steal it long before you even got there, so that's why. Otherwise, both of you had really strong Grav Wells in there. Secondary Deflector, so he's out of True Signs boat right there, 13k. Delphic Tier also 6.2. Spatial Charge. I haven't seen that one in ages. 5.92k. An Experimental Proton Weapon. Oof. Good times. Good times. See, this is what I like to see. A couple different builds coming in here and just duking it out and performing decently well in what they're going into. We need an ISC. We need to have a good weapons and abilities development across the board. So that way you're bringing the player and not just, oh, his fall, build this thing, spam spacebar, get good, and you win. And yes, Nature, I'll bring out the Defiant. Probably do that tomorrow on a hot rod run. Well, Rune, if that's the case, then, you know, hitting the Tazeki up front where their weakest shields are, standoff is going to be a damn good trait to deal with them. Because you're going to get bonus damage just for facing them in their forward shields. So that will just, yeah, blow them up. If that's the case, then yeah, I'm just going to level them every single time. Just face them head on, boom. Fight them Klingon style. Nature, is there any specific guest you would like to see on the show? We got slightly derailed on the dev interview list there because two of the people we wanted to interview look like they're not there anymore with Cryptic Studios, so kind of just like, okay, well, we're going to spin around in circles for a minute until we get this thing done, but Schedules also got busy with everybody on the show, but we're redoing this again here. We're doing it at least once a month now, so it'll be a little bit lighter on all of us. Unless something special comes out, and then, you know, we're like, oh, this is something everybody should pay attention to, blah, blah, blah. Otherwise, we'll be streaming. We're also going to be streaming different games as well. Mass Effects is coming out. River City Ransom Underground is going to be out soon. Good times. No, neither Timber nor Teacher will be on the show. Alright, we're going to knock out this HSC and then do a little bit of PvP combat testing. And I'll break out the Defiant. Alright, so HSE, and then I'm going to get my butt beaten up in a PvP match, just testing it out. This guy is good, insanely good with his builds in PvP. And I bring some oddball stuff in there that, you know, he wants to test against. We will see what happens here with this fun stuff. So, full on that, not much on the drains. Should be good though with those. Yep, and yep. Let's go. If Bordicus accepts, yes, I would like him on the show. As of the last 2 invitations that were sent to him, he has not responded. but that was prior to invitations being managed by the producer, Maria Rousseau. I believe I pronounced her name right, and if not, please forgive me, Maria. Don't shoot me with, you know, beams on a Defiant. Please don't shoot me. Nah, Maria's cool, people. Cryptic Rock is a solid beast. Alright, so they're going in center mass to pick out targets. I am going to hit that one. And now pop. Whoa. DK off of that little hit? Really? Oh, now that went off? Really? 40 years later? That Q is not going to go. Or spread out. How about that? Pop that in case there's anything in range. Oh, that's over. That's going to be over too. One. Hole open in there, so yeah, somebody stole my CFs. Moving to 2. Throwing some Delphix out there, and Jayiie 3, that should be done. Mark the Queen. Pop a Drain, pop a pre-heal. Pop all the goodies. Well, that was quick. I didn't get to touch many targets. Somebody had, at least one person had recursive in there because stuff was just dropping too quick for all that firepower. And that was the end of that. I guess they wanted it. Okay, 102 for salvo build. It's good times. That is one ugly hell of a shit.
Well, I'll see you around.
All right, man, take it easy. Yeah. For those who don't know, the super cubes were the high resistance cubes in Hive Space Elite that actually made it feel like you were running an Elite. And for whatever reason, they said, oh no, Hive Space Elite is too hard. We'll need to nerf the resistances on them, so they'll be less. And since then, it's literally been a cakewalk. It's just go in, blitz, be done. Goodbye. It's just bad. That is just bad. But, oh well. That, it is what it is, so. I'm going to answer whatever questions that are left here, and then... thank you, Rune. Appreciate that. For those who don't know, we'll check the channel feed for that. If you attack the Zeki up front, that's where the shields are weakest. You'll do the most damage that way, blah, blah, blah. Face them like true warriors. Yeah. That sort of thing. Tired. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Full salvo build, going straight in. The quantum phase and neutronic would be very, very nice with a drain build, and we already saw what Tankia did. I'm probably going to put one on a Nebula and be done with it. There's that. That should give me some heals. Barely on the shields. Go in and go down. Guns blazing. Woo! That's rough. Man, there was like nothing left there. Huh? I'm targeting something. What? Yeah, it's just slipped over. That's fine. Too many buttons, too little time. Ow. Just was gonna open a big punch right at the gateway. Boom. Right in the face. Did it blow up when I get back in there? Yes. Got those. Well, didn't even have a chance to hit him with anything. Gone is an era. Like a development is what happens. Vic was at 88, sorry, 83. I was at 77. And the max one you guys saw on the screen was 289. So it's pretty much a tight race between 83, 77, 70, 54, and poor guy over at 2.3K was probably wondering what the heck was going on. But it's all good. It's all good. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yay. That's it, folks. I'm gonna shut down the stream. This is me just goofing off and having fun, whatnot. I already got my work stuff taken care of, and yeah, just gonna move on. Tomorrow, probably play around with DHCs a bit on the Defiant. Oh yeah, I gotta do some PvP with this guy real quick. That's right, Dirt. I'll just let him shoot at me whatever I'm in. Which open world games are you talking about, Nature? Crap, where is he? Crap, where did he go? Giant mechanical dinosaur looking creature? Sounds like Ark. Sarcasm detector was all over that, and I took a look at it. It looked interesting, but I don't know if I'm going to be doing that. If I do play anything else, River City Ransom Underground is what I've been eyeing ever since I heard they were doing a remake of River City Ransom, and that's going to be multiplayer online. So look at that one. Indie developer took that up, and it looks awesome. Think of Double Dragon, Street Fighter 2, and River City Ransom rolled all into one with a little bit of a Final Fight flavor, but 8-bit look with like a 64-bit feel. And then Mass Effect Andromeda. The rest of the DPS After Dark crew and I are going to be playing that. We're probably going to be doing multicasts and simulcasts of what we're going to do, how we're going to do, what choices we're going to make, who's going to try and seduce whom and what, and for how many cookies, and all that fun stuff. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So, aside from that, I'm going to be finishing up on 2 other projects and a couple old videos that I should have released last year, but I didn't. But cleaning them up eventually and going to push them out. And then finish up on the Amateur Scientist. That's that. Hey, Nature, if you get the names of those 2 games, just post them in the comments on this video. And I'm sure other people will look at it as well as myself. So, all right, everybody. You have a good morning, good night, or good evening, good afternoon, wherever the hell you are on this planet. And if you're out there in space, just look out the window for me. See a star over there on to the left? Yeah. That's a good star. Go see what's out there. Take it easy, everybody.